Hi and welcome to Mr. Gray's vlog number 2. Today is Friday, February 1st, 2019. Can you guys believe that it's already February? The year is 1/12 of the way done. We are moving into 2019 quickly. And are you 1/12 of the way towards your goals? If not, you've got time to catch up. It's time to get on it though, or else the year's gonna fly by. So let's look at the week in kind of review here, the last 7 days. Business-wise, I took out Markayla on a couple training appointments. One of them was really exciting. It was with a 23-year-old nurse. He's been a nurse for just over a year, making decent money, low life expenses, and he's been putting several $1,000s into a savings account at the bank, and he realized after a year he's only earned like 65 cents a quarter. And he's like, you know what? I'm putting a lot of money in this. I should be putting it somewhere that can make more than 65 cents a quarter. So we're talking about some investment strategies and things to do there. And he's super excited because even though he's well educated and he's had some of these thoughts, he didn't know things like the rule of 72 or the dollar cost averaging or time value of money and some other concepts. So we taught him all about that and he got excited. But he also got scared that if he doesn't take action now, he's going to miss out. So he's that much wiser. We're going to help him with that. At our op night Tuesday, Michelle had a guest. Cameron had a guest. So exciting to see some new people there. We met with Markayla's mom, and same thing. She didn't know too much about what we do. We educated her, and then she has some major gaps and needs in her financial life, and she has the budget to address those. So we're going to help her out with that. That's awesome. You know, you've heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I think there's some truth to that for sure, but there's obviously a combination. You can't just know great people and just ride their coattails forever. You have to put up some of your value as well. But who you know does help a lot. And you never want to burn a bridge, no matter how high up, how low somebody looks, is, or acts. You want to be the best person towards them, help lift those people up and build true relationships with everybody. Doesn't mean you have to spend tons of time with people who may be negative or in a place where you don't want to be or thinking or acting the way you don't want to, but you don't want to burn any bridges. Someone from several jobs ago that I worked, his name's Aaron. He's an elite talent when it comes to design. I let him know I was starting a YouTube channel, and he volunteered free of charge his time to get on the Zoom conference call with me, break down some of the aesthetics of my channel and some of the ideas that he has to help me be better, which I really appreciate that. And if someone is giving you critiques, remember that's important. It's their opinion, and whether they're an expert or not, it doesn't have to matter to you. But getting feedback is important. You can listen to it, see where you want to go with it, and it's probably going to make you better. Look, we're not perfect, no one is. And we can't expect to be perfect. We can't expect everyone to love our work or what we do. So when we get something that comes back that feels like it's downgrading what we've done or it's a little confrontational, don't look at it in a negative light. Look at it in a positive light, like, oh, here's another perspective. What can I learn from this? Or if I don't like it or agree with it right now, let me keep that on the back burner and see if there's some validity or where this comes up. That's how you get better. Always resharpening your tools. I had a good referral of a business owner with 3 children this week from somebody at BNI. That was awesome. This morning at 7 a.m. I was across town at our Business Network International meeting, and also spent some time afterwards in a one-on-one meeting with one of the new business professionals there. She's amazing, great backstory, and a potential client, and probably could use her services as well. And then somebody I've been following up with for a while, I noticed she got a new job about 3 or 4 months ago. I congratulated her on that. And then I asked her a little bit after, what is she going to do with her old work retirement plan? She said she wasn't sure, but she's too busy to discuss at the moment. Follow up every once in a while, told her Happy New Year, and just being her friend, she said, hey, I'm ready to discuss that now. So we've got that on the books. A little bit of adversity, had a couple reschedules this week, had a newer agent basically throw in the white towel and say, it's too much for me, I quit, which sucks. It sucks that they're denying themselves a chance at building a business and learning, and it doesn't feel good to put time and effort into somebody and it go to waste, kind of. But everyone's in your life for a reason or a season, right? And so that's totally okay. Tonight, excited, we're going to one of Armando's first carrybacks with his mom, and she's got a small commitment, and we're going to show her a great plan that helps her out there. And coming up next week, not only will I do a third vlog, and I'm going to do a book breakdown on this channel, and the book is Outliers. If you haven't read that, it's phenomenal. Anecdotes about success and what is the science and the truth behind success. So I'll be sharing that with you guys. But I'm also going to be creating, I think this week, a LinkedIn training. Some things you need to know about LinkedIn and how I went from 0 to 13,000 connections on LinkedIn. And if you want to learn how to grow your LinkedIn following and influence there, look out for that training later this week. Personal-wise, my son is killing it on the basketball court. He's got a tournament this weekend, 3 games in the morning tomorrow, and then the championship game on Sunday. Hopefully they win that again. Jackie and I are back in the gym, as I was telling you, so we're getting consistent, and that's the key with anything you're doing, is to be really consistent. But we're consistent at working out 4 or more times a week of lifting weights, which is, I think, the bare minimum if you want to get some results as far as strength and muscle mass. And now we're slowly starting to work in cardio. So we're doing 10 minutes after every workout. And what we need to get better at is eating healthier and planning our meals better, and we will. But check out the spectrum. This could be, this side of the spectrum is I'm lazy, I'm eating poorly, I'm not at the gym at all, who cares? And this could be I'm at the gym every day, I'm eating super, super strict, tracking everything. And we've done both. But we were closer to here several months ago, okay? We're not gonna say, hey, we're gonna go from here to here, even though we've done this before. We're gonna say we're gonna go from here to here to here to here. Small incremental changes makes it doable, makes it manageable, builds wins on top of wins, and keeps you sticking to the plan. So what we've seen already is a little bit of results on the scale, but we've definitely gotten stronger in the gym and more stamina. If you're doing more weights and getting stronger and you're having more stamina, you know you're doing something right. So we're excited about that. What else do we have going on here? You know, our focus right now is just getting to regional vice president and then SVP, NSD, SNSD, helping as many people as we can get financially independent. That's the #1 focus, but along the way, growing and helping others to grow and really watching our children flourish. You know, I read this the other day that there's a major difference between middle class and up families and the lower class families. And yes, money does play a role in it, but the major thing was the mindset and the way they communicate. You know, the people who struggle in the lower class is there's hardly any communication. It's dog eat dog world, fend for yourself, not much support, not much belief. And so if that keeps getting poured onto a kid, you can see where the road is lonely, there's not much learning, not much support, and they can just kind of flounder through life. But on the other end of the spectrum, the parents are encouraging them, they're telling them to speak up, to ask questions, letting them know how good they are, they're giving them a lot of time and attention, taking them to different activities that can have a positive influence on them. Of course, those kids are going to have a major advantage. So I don't know where you're at, if you have kids or nephews or grandkids, and it doesn't matter if you're facing poverty, middle class, or striving. If you can pour positive time and energy and support into the younger generations, it is going to make a huge impact. And we're lucky, my brothers and I, to grow up with a single mom where the money was gone, but the month kept going. And I hated that. I hated that. Luckily we had grandparents and people that supported us and poured into us, but really it was sports and great coaches who were just great about the people aspect of pouring into us and giving us belief and keeping us focused on grades and doing well. And that got us through. And that opened up a lot of doors for us and kept us out of trouble. So if you can be that light or guide kids towards that light, I encourage you to do that. And they'll be so thankful in the future for any little time or attention that you're able to hand out to them. So that's what I got for this week, guys. Let me know what you did this week that you're proud of in the comments, and let me know where you're focused for next week to grow. And I hope that you join me in the pursuit of greatness.